Hi you guys, my name is Sharita. Welcome to my channel.
Cause this book's gonna be a good book.
So when I was on BookTube a year ago, I used to do this series called Thrifty Thursdays, and I am bringing that back because I love getting bargains. Like, I love getting my books for a bargain, and even if that means like I'm 2 years late on reading books, then so be it. But I also think you find some really good treasures at thrift stores or bargain bookstores and places like that. So I'm gonna be doing my Thrifty Thursday haul. I usually like to do 4 books at a time, and I was at Eco Thrift just recently, and if you don't know what Eco Thrift is, oh my gosh. So Eco Thrift is a thrift store, obviously, and Eco Thrift is the best, and let me tell you why. So not only is Eco Thrift a thrift store, but they have bargains on their bargains. So every week they rotate colors. So they have 6 or 7 colors, and they label each item. And by each item, I mean their clothes, their shoes, their books, their technology, their jewelry, their purses, anything that is in that store, they label it with a color. Now, depending on the week, that color could be full price. It could be 25% off, it could be 50% off, or it could be 75% off. So I went to Eco Thrift, and the week that I was there, the yellow labels happened to be 75% off. So I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can find some books for 75% off and see what I get out of it. So I got 4 books, and when I tell you I paid $2 for 4 books, I paid $2 for 4 books. Now, they're all not bestsellers, but whatever. A book is a book, a read is a read. So I'm going to be I'm going to be showing you guys the 4 books that I got and how much each book was. So I'm going to start off with this book. It's called Play With Me by Piper Shelley. Now, this book was originally 99 cents. It was 75% off, so it was 27 cents. This book just looks like a typical romance, guilty pleasure type book. If you look at the pages, it's gonna be an easy read. There's not many words on the pages. They're very spread out. But of course, I read the back, and it sounded like it was gonna be a decent read. And honestly, can you beat 27 cents? So Liza Matthew anticipates the return of her best friend and only love since kindergarten from soccer camp. But when Tonley finally shows up, his mind is more focused on another girl. And worse, she's a soccer player. Fighting for the attention Liza craves, she's just a hairbreadth away from making a very stupid decision. But when extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures, she's prepared to play ball to get her man. The tryouts are hell, the first match ends bloody, and the morning after the selection party, she wakes up in the worst place possible, in the arms of the captain of the soccer team, the hottest guy in school, Ryan Hunter. You guys, this sounds so cheesy, but it's gonna be a fun read. I feel like this is gonna be a fun read. And for 27 cents, can you really beat that? So the next book that I got, it's called A Fear of Dark Water. It's a Detective Jan Fable novel. So this book was originally $1.98, and with a 75% off, it was 53 cents. And it's a detective book, and I love psychological thrillers or mysteries or books like that. So I think this is gonna be a good one. Just as major environmental summit is about to start in Hamburg, a massive storm hits the city. When the floodwaters recede, a headless torso is found washed up. Initially, Jan Fable of the Murder Commission fears it may be another victim of a serial rapist and murderer who stalks his victims through social network websites, then dumps their bodies in waterways around the city. But the truth of the situation is far more complex and even more sinister. Fable's investigations lead him to a secretive environmental doomsday cult called Pharaohs, the brainchild of a reclusive, crippled billionaire, Dominic Korn. Fable's skills as a policeman are tested to their utmost as he finds himself drawn into an unfamiliar, high-tech world of cyberspace, where anyone can be anybody or anything they want. And he quickly realizes that he is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. So I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty fun mystery read. And the fact that, like, the protagonist is going to become the hunter, not the hunted. And I just feel like there's going to be a lot of twists and turns. And those are the kind of books that I like. And for 53 cents, I mean, honestly. The next book that I picked up, it's called Perfect Chemistry by Simone Elkels. By Simone. So this one, I feel like it's going to have a lot of stereotypes that I'm going to be frustrated about. But I still would like to read just to see like where authors' perspectives are in trying to talk about different cultures and, you know, diverse characters. At Fairfield High School on the outskirts of Chicago, everyone knows that Southsiders and Northsiders aren't exactly compatible elements. So when head cheerleader Brittany Ellis, white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes probably, and gang member Alex Fuentes, probably a Mexican gangbanger, are forced to be lab partners in chemistry class, the result... Oh, it says gang member there. Are forced to be lab partners in chemistry class, the results are bound to be explosive, but neither teen is prepared for the most surprising chemical reaction of all, love. Can they break through the stereotypes and misconceptions that threaten to keep them apart? So, again, like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy this book, but I think it's going to be an easy read, and for 53 cents, oh, this one was also $1.98, so with the discount, it was 53 cents, but I don't know, like, I'm hoping there's not a lot of the stereotypes and, like, a lot of the eye rolling that I'm going to end up doing just based on the fact that it's a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl with this Mexican gangbanger. That's just what I'm assuming based on what I read. So, we'll see, but I think this is going to be a good, easy, fun read. I just hope it's not as cringy as it's kind of panning out to... What? I just hope it's not cringy. So the last book that I got that I splurged on, this was my most expensive buy. It's called Blackout, Remembering the Things I Drank to Forget. And this is by Sarah Hepla. Hoopla!
Sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
It sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
Sounds like a...
Hoopla! Hoopla!
Sounds like a lot of hoopla to make over a little Krabby Patty, right?
It's by Sarah. And this was $2.98, and with the discount, it was 80 cents. So if you guys did the math altogether, the complete total was $2.13. But this book I got this book for my nonfiction November read because it is a memoir, and it talks a lot about, like, drinking and alcoholism, and I do partake in drinking alcohol, so I think it would be interesting to read how people feel about their drinking after, and I'm assuming maybe she's sober now. I don't know. I haven't read the book, but I think maybe she's sober now, and just listening to what she has to say, I think would be pretty interesting. I'm really excited. I will be reading this one in November as I pick this up for a nonfiction November read. So that was a pretty quick video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up and comment below which book you think is going to be the most interesting to read. And also let me know if you guys have a favorite thrift store or bargain bookstore that you like to go to get your books. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you already are not subscribed, please click subscribe for new content every single week. And also remember, I love you guys so much. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye.